today's video, I'll be showing you guys 3 fastest ways to get XP in the brand new 1.21.20 edition of Minecraft Bedrock. And guys, with these 3 farms, you can get more than 60 levels in just a couple of minutes. And of course, all these farms work on all Minecraft Bedrock platforms, including MCPE, PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Windows 10 edition. And before we get into the video, as you guys can see on screen right now, only about 1.2% of you watching are actually subscribed. So if you guys found this video helpful, please do consider subscribing, as it does mean a lot. And without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the first farm, which is the easiest of the 3 but is slightly slower, and that is the Gold and XP farm. With this farm, not only can you get a good amount of XP, you can also get a solid amount of gold. Here's everything you need to build this farm. And guys, a quick note, you'll need multiple water buckets, but you can just take one bucket and just refill it. So go ahead and grab everything. And the first step is to find a decently empty space like this, then grab your temporary solid blocks and place one in the corner. Then you can grab your obsidian and place it 10 blocks long. And after the 10th block, you're going to want to place another solid block, then repeat it in the air as well. And another solid block. Now you're going to want to place 10 more obsidian just like this. And once you're done with that, you should be right over the other cobblestone block. So just place another one just like that. Then you can jump down and place the remaining obsidian. And once you guys have built another portal, just make your way down here and just grab yourself a flint and steel and just light it and break the portal a couple times just like this until you get a piglin to spawn. So as you guys saw, the piglin spawned on this side of the portal. So we're going to want to dig out our channel on this side. Break 2 blocks like this and make it 2 blocks deep. Now you're going to want to dig out this channel until the other side of another portal. And once you're done with that, make a wall around our channel. Make sure it's 3 blocks high and connect it up to the end just like this. Then grab your water buckets and place it in one of these corners. Now the water should flow all the way until the end, and you should have 2 blocks down here. And now you're going to want to dig these 4 blocks down by another 6 blocks. And once you're done with that, grab your pistons and place them just like this on all 4 sides. Then you can grab your observers, and to place them, you're going to want to dig in by a couple blocks like this, break this block and place an observer like so. Then you can go back in and place another observer like this. So the arrow should be facing from left to right. Now repeat that on all 4 sides. And once you're done placing all the observers, go ahead and fill in the little gaps we've made with our solid blocks. Now that we're in here, you're going to want to break into the ground like this and place a couple hoppers going under our observer. Now place the remaining hoppers like this. Now you're going to want to make sure that the hopper is facing our glass blocks. Then you can break these blocks right here, make your way to the other side and make yourself a little room right here. Then break these 2 blocks and place a chest. And for now, go ahead and break this observer and break this block and place the last hopper going into our chest. Now you can place the observer again and grab your lever and place it right here. And to make sure that our trident killer works, go ahead and flick this lever. And as you guys can see, it should do a full loop just like that. Now you can grab your trident and throw it into one of the faces of the piston. Then you can grab your glass blocks and place them in front like this and cover this area up. Now grab your ladders and place them just like this and dig your way up. And once you've made it out of the farm, you should be on this side of the glass. And now to make the contraption that'll turn on and off our portal really quickly, first to stop the portal from turning on, just break one of the obsidian blocks like this, then make your way to the corner and place a solid block, then a dispenser just like so. And in the dispenser, you're going to want to place in our water bucket. Now place another solid block behind our dispenser, then you can grab your observers and place 2 just like this, break this one, place another one like so. So we should have a super fast redstone clock. And as you guys can see, the water should be going in and out really quickly. Now place 1 more observer, then grab our solid block and place them all the way around our observers. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to make this wall higher by 2 more blocks. Then place some more blocks up here. Now you can grab your trapdoors and place them just like so. So as you guys can see from the other side, it should look like this. Now all you have to do is to go ahead and place your lava bucket in the center. And finally, to make an on-off switch for the farm, just grab your lever and place it right here. And now to make sure the farm works, grab your obsidian and fill the portal in, and just like that, the portal should be turning on and off really quickly, and we should get some piglins spawning. And yeah, that's it. That's the farm complete. Now I'll show you how you can use it. And now to use this farm, all you have to do is you make your way down here and make sure that our portal is on up there, and just turn on the trident killer like so and wait for the piglins to die. And if you stand right here, as soon as they die, we should get their XP. And as you guys can see, just in a couple of seconds, we're already up to level 4 almost, and you can just sit here for as long as you want and get all the XP you'll ever need. But yeah, that was the Golden XP farm. For the second faster farm, we have the Iron Golem XP farm. This farm uses the potions of infestation to get more than 60 levels in just 3 minutes. Everything you need to build this farm. So just make sure to grab all these items. And for the tridents, I recommend getting more than 1 if you can, as the more you have, the faster the silverfish will die. And guys, as for the blue concrete used in this farm, you can use any solid block of your choice, but make sure to not use any that are cobblestone based. And I also recommend having some pieces of iron on hand to use this farm later on. So go ahead and grab all the items. And once you guys have all of the items, first you're going to want to grab our regular pistons and place one right here, skip 1 block to the right, turn 90 degrees and place another one, and repeat that 4 times around just like this until you place down all 4 of your normal pistons. Then you can grab your observers and place it like this, and the second observer observing the other one, and make sure that the arrows look exactly like this. Then repeat that on all 4 sides to make a loop of observers. just like this. And when you're done, you can grab your lever and place it on the piston and extend it. And if you did it correctly, you should see the pistons extend in a circle. Then you can grab your glass blocks and place a layer of glass blocks all the way around, just like so. Now you can grab your sticky piston and place one like this, facing the inside of our farm. Then on the face of the piston, place a magma block. Then next to the magma block, you can go ahead and place a normal glass block. Now behind the glass block, place another one. And on top of that, you can grab your dispenser and place it facing inwards. Now, place a temporary block right here. Then you can grab your last sticky piston and place it facing inwards. Then if you want, you can get rid of this temporary block. Now raise this wall by one more block, but make sure to not place any block right in front of our piston. Now go ahead and raise this wall up by 3 more blocks. But guys, make sure to not place any block right in front of our piston and skip that just like so. And now before we close off the farm from all sides, grab your blocks of iron and pumpkin, and also make sure to have your panes on hand. Now make a T shape with your iron block, then place the pumpkin on top, and as soon as the iron golem spawns, you're going to want to push him in the glass block like so. Then grab your glass panes and place one in that corner, one right next to it, and finally one right there. So our iron golem should be trapped inside. Once you've done that, you can finish building the walls. Now place in the roof with our trapdoors just like this, and using these trapdoors, we can later come up here and heal our iron golem. And once you placed in all the trapdoors, make your way down the farm, then grab your solid blocks and build them up just like this until you reach the top. Then grab your ladders and place them along the blocks until you reach the top. Now you can easily make your way to the roof of the farm, so that we can open one of these trapdoors and heal our iron golem. Now get back down the farm and make your way to the back side. Now with our solid blocks, you're going to want to place them just like this. Then you're going to want to place one right here, break this block and replace it with a solid block, and break this glass block as well. Now grab your lever and place it right here, then grab your redstone dust and place them all the way along until they reach the piston. Then place one more piece of redstone dust up here. Now for the last bit of redstone, all you have to do is break this glass block and replace it with a solid block so that our dispenser can be powered by this redstone dust later on, and so that our potions can be used properly. Then all you have to do is grab your redstone torch, place it on this block, and finally grab your solid block and place it right here. And as soon as that happens, and a potion should be dispensed. So quickly turn it off for now. And the magma block should swap out with a normal block so that iron golem doesn't take damage. And before we use the farm, just break one of these blocks, grab your trident and throw them onto the faces of the piston just like that. Then lock up the farm. And that should be the construction complete. Now before using the farm, all you need is some iron ingot and some potions of infestation, which I'll show you how to make. And now to get this farm to work, you'll need to make some of these potions of infestation. And to make those, you will need some stone blocks, some gunpowder, some nether warts, some blaze rods, some empty water bottles, and a brewing stand. You're going to want to dig a 2x2 into the hole like this, and then place 2 water buckets on opposing corners like that to make an infinite water source. Now go ahead and place down your brewing stand and just get yourself some water bottles as well. Then open the brewing stand and place in your 3 water bottles. Then into that, you're going to want to first place in some blaze powder and some nether warts. And once that's done brewing, you should get some awkward potions. So the next step, you're going to want to place in some stone block. And once it's done brewing, you should get some normal potions of infestation. But to turn them into splash potions, all you have to do is just place in a gunpowder. And finally, once you're done, we have our splash potions of infestation. And once you guys have the potions, open the dispenser and place them all in just like this. And now that you're done with that, I'll show you how you can use this farm. And now to use this farm, just make sure that you have some iron in hand. And turn on the farm like this, and as soon as our iron golem takes damage, we should get some silver spawning, so make sure that the trident killer is on, and then make your way up. Now you can open one of these trap doors, and every 45 seconds you're going to want to regenerate our iron golem to make sure that he doesn't die. So just like this. Now all you have to do is wait here for 2.5 minutes until the potion runs out, and as soon as that happens, the silverfish stop spawning, then we can turn off the farm. And as you guys can see, just in a couple seconds, we're already up to level 16. And once the iron golem stops spawning silverfish, just close the trap doors and make your way down the farm and turn off the farm just like this. Then you can turn off the trident killer as well. And just like that, within a minute of the farm being on, we're already up to level 20, and we can even use this farm for longer as the iron golem still has his effect. And now last but not least, we have the fastest of them all, and that is the Allay Compact XP Farm. This farm is slightly faster than the iron golem version and can get you even more XP for the same amount of potion. And guys, here are all the items you'll need to build this farm. You will need about 19 solid blocks, and guys, for the solid blocks, please use any blocks except cobblestone or normal stone. 21 glass blocks, a lever, 2 buttons, a campfire, a trapdoor of any kind, about 4 pistons, 3 dispensers, 8 observers, and guys, preferably you'd want to use a trident with impaling 5 on it, as it will do the most damage to the silverfish. And then you'll need 2 buckets of water. And to start off with building this farm, you're going to want to grab all of the items from before and then find yourself a small empty area like this one over here. Then go ahead and place a piston facing towards you like that, skip 1 block and turn 90 degrees and place another one. Now repeat this on all 4 sides. Once you're done with that, grab your observer, then go ahead and place an observer like this with the arrow facing away from our piston. Now place another observer like this so that the arrow is facing towards this piston. Now go ahead and repeat that on all 4 sides. And once you're done going all the way around, the observers should make a loop just like this. Now grab your solid block and place them behind this piston over here. Then once you're done with that, place another solid block on this one as well. Now you can grab your lever and place it on any of these solid blocks. Now you can grab your 2 buckets of water and waterlog this piston. Then you can go ahead and waterlog the other one. And that should cause the Trident Killer to go a bit haywire. But go ahead and just flick this lever for now and wait for everything to calm down. And if you unflick it just like that, it should be back to normal. But let's stop the Trident Killer for now. Once you're done with that, just grab your glass blocks and place them all the way around like this, making a wall around our Trident Killer. Once you're done, make it 1 block higher. Just like that. And now make your way back to the front of the farm. And the front is the side with the lever. Then you're going to want to replace this corner glass block with a solid block and go ahead and place a button. Now next to the solid block, you're going to want to remove these 2 glass blocks as well and place in dispensers facing inwards like that. Then finally you can place in another dispenser right here. Now you can go ahead and break this glass block behind this dispenser and place a button like so. Now grab your campfire and while crouching, place it on the dispensers right here. Then finally you're going to want to grab your trapdoor and place it right here on the top half of this block. Now grab your solid blocks and just fill in the whole roof like so. And once you're all done, go ahead and break this top block right here where our campfire is. Now we're going to want to get some allays into this hole. So to help with that, first grab some temporary blocks and place them like so, surrounding all 4 sides of the hole. Now you're going to want to make this a couple blocks taller. So make this about 5 to 6 blocks high. And once you're done with that, go ahead and make a little platform right here for our allays. And once you're done making a small chamber, we can go get our allays. And here are some items you'll need which will help get the allays. So to help bring in the allays to our farm, you're going to want to get yourself some leads. And if you'd like to breed the allays to multiply them, you would need a jukebox, a music disc of any kind, and some amethyst shards. So make sure to have these before we go to the pillager outpost. And to get the allays, you're going to want to make your way to a pillager outpost like this one with some jail cells on the outside. And if you guys look into them, boom, there's allays right there. So just from this one pillager outpost, we're able to get 4 allays. And guys, if you have a hard time finding these pillager outposts, you can find them in maps, or you can just go to chunkbase.com to find the coordinates of a pillager outpost near you. And once you've located them, all you have to do is just go to these jail cells and set them free by breaking anything like that. Then just grab your leads and just shift click on the allays to put the lead on them. Now repeat this on the other one as well. And once you put a lead on all of them, just go ahead and bring them to your farm. And once you guys have brought them home, you're going to want to bring them inside of the chamber right here. And if they're not coming directly to you, all you have to do is just give them any random item to hold, just like this, and then just throw the item somewhere down here and they'll go to get it just like that. And when they're all inside, just go ahead and fill in the roof just like that. And guys, you just need 1 to start off with and you can breed them on, but you'll need no more than 5 allays in the bedrock version of the game, as any more than 5 will cause too much lag in your game and it'll just break your worlds. I recommend anywhere between 2 to 3 allays, but if you guys want the best, you can get about 5. So if you only have 1 allay, here is how you can duplicate them. So to do it, all you have to do is just place down a jukebox and then play your music disc just like that. Then all you have to do is grab your amethyst shard and just right click on them like this, and boom, they just duplicated and we have 4 allays. So once you guys are happy with the amount of allays in your farm, all you have to do is just lure them down the hole. To do that, go ahead and throw in a bunch of the items in just like that, and once they go in, you're going to want to close it up, and boom, all of them are trapped down there. And once they're trapped in, you can go ahead and remove this temporary box. But guys, make sure to not break the block that's blocking in, if not, they'll just come out. And now you're going to want to grab yourself some temporary blocks and place them like so. Then grab yourself a piston and place it facing downwards up there. Then go ahead and push the block down. And now you're going to want to repeat this until the allays make their way all the way down to the campfire. So as you guys can see, they're still up here, so we can push it down once more. And to check, you just have to check the campfire, and as you guys can see, they're still not here. And guys, before you push them all the way down, you're going to want to make sure to extinguish the campfire first. You can do that by either splashing some water onto the campfire, or you grab yourself a shovel and right click just like that. And once the campfire is extinguished, you can push them all the way down. And boom, you can see them on the campfire. Now you can go ahead and remove all of this little pillar, but make sure to not break the top block. And once you're all done with that, the farm is complete, and now I'll show you how you can use the farm. And guys, before we can use the farm, we're going to want to make some water splash potions and some potions of intimidation. And here's everything you need to make them. So to make the water splash potions, you'll need some water bottles, some gunpowder, some blaze powder, and a brewing stand. And to make the potions of infestation, you'll need some water buckets, some stone blocks, some gunpowder, some nether warts, some blaze rods, some empty water bottles, and a brewing stand. So to make these splash potions of water, you're going to want to dig a 2x2 into the hole like this, and then place 2 water buckets on opposing corners like that to make an infinite water source. Now go ahead and place down your brewing stand, then you can grab your glass bottles and right click on the water and get yourself 3 water bottles. Then open the brewing stand and place in your water bottles like this, then place your blaze powder right here. And now to make them into splash potions, all you have to do is place some gunpowder like that. And boom, we got ourselves splash water bottles. And now for the potions of infestation, you're going to want to do the same thing with the water and the brewing stand and just get yourself some water bottles as well. Then open the brewing stand and place in your 3 water bottles. Then into that, you're going to want to first place in some blaze powder and some nether warts. And once that's done brewing, you should get some awkward potions. So the next step, you're going to want to place in some stone blocks. And once it's done brewing, you should get some normal potions of infestation. But to turn them into splash potions, all you have to do is just place in a gunpowder. And finally, once you're done, we have our splash potion of infestation. And now grab yourself your tridents, some flint and steel, the splash potions, the water splash potions, and the potions of infestation. Once we have all those, we can get the farm started. So first, you're just going to want to make a hole anywhere and throw in a couple of tridents. And guys, the more tridents you have, the faster the silverfish will die and the less laggy your game will be. And make sure, if you can, get yourself the impaling enchantment. So once you have a couple tridents in there, go ahead and close up the farm. Now, you're going to want to open up this dispenser and place in your flint and steel. This dispenser should be the one in the front of our farm. Then go to the one to the left of that and place in your splash potions of infestation. And then finally, go to this one right here and place in your water bottles. And once you guys have everything set up, so all you have to do to use the farm is to make sure the trident killer is on. Then you're going to want to press this button right here, and boom, the Allay should start taking damage and we should get silverfish spawning in. And now if you just stand near the glass, we should get the XP through it, and boom, just like that, we're already at level 13 in just a couple of seconds. And once you guys are satisfied with the amount of levels you have, to turn off the farm, all you have to do is make your way to the backside right here and just press this button. And that should stop the Allay taking damage. And guys, if any silverfish escape, just kill them like that. As this farm won't be on for more than a minute anyways, you'll be here to get the XP. And once all the silverfish are dead, you can get all of the levels from the farm. However, guys, you cannot run the farm for more than 1.5 minutes at a time, as if you do so, the Allays will die and you'll have to bring new ones in. So to avoid killing the Allays, just make sure to stop your farm anywhere after 1 minute. And once you've stopped using the farm, all you need to do is just wait for about 30 seconds for the Allay to heal up. As they heal up really quickly, then you can just use the farm again. But don't use the farm for more than 1.5 minutes at a time, but I recommend only using it for 1 minute, so there's a safety buffer. And guys, as I said before, the more Allays you use, the more XP you'll get every time you use the farm. So guys, that's it. Those are 3 of the fastest farms to get XP in the brand new 1.21.20 edition of Minecraft Bedrock.